What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. I want to start off by reading a quote, and this quote is from Robert Collier, and it goes, "Success is a sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out." And I found this quote to be really interesting, especially because it pretty much embodies the journey that I'm on right now. The way that I see it is that it's about the power of making just 1% improvement every single day. That is why I'm making this video, because this is really important. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard about this concept or not, but it's pretty much what it sounds like. It's, about making just small, tiny changes every single day that lead up to huge gains over time. Just like you're lifting weights at the gym, you add in a little bit more weight, you're going to eventually get stronger. Same thing with just some, small daily knowledge gains, right? When you learn something, you accumulate that, and over time, you become an expert. For me personally, I try to at least dedicate 20 minutes to an hour learning web design every single morning, specifically in Webflow. Even on busy days, I try to squeeze in, short learning sessions. I try to make sure that no matter what, that I'm learning and I'm advancing bit by bit, right? Little by little. And I think anybody can apply this rule, right? Because I think what happens is, people get overwhelmed, and people kind of they focus on the end result right away instead of looking at the in between, right? And what I mean by in between is they don't look at the small things they have to do on a day to day to get there. You can apply this 1% rule in your professional development. So, for example, just adding 5 minutes to your study sessions, right? Or tackling, one small challenge every day. This could be as simple as watching an extra tutorial video or reading one more article that's, related to your field. Like for me, I do this with web design, right? I'm in Webflow University. I try to watch their tutorials and read an extra article about it just to, even if I'm busy, I still try to do that. I still try to fit it in my schedule. And in terms of fitness, right, you can consider, going a little bit longer with your workouts, adding another rep, adding another set, maybe another session, to your week. If you're going 3 days a week, throw in another session, go 4 days a week, right? Dedicate 3 to 4 hours of your time. I mean, not in one session, of course, but just throughout the week, right? What I do is I go Monday, I go for an hour, then I go Wednesday, then I go Friday, and then sometimes Saturday, right? I keep things very simple. These minor enhancements can really improve your fitness journey, like big time. And I'm not just saying this, I'm saying this because I've seen it in my own life. Nothing is easy. Two words that people find daunting that most people don't like to hear is work, it's hard work, and sacrifice. You have to do it. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. But to kind of ease that pressure, don't try to make this whole journey, this whole thing into some kind of big, extravaganza or something, right? Just do small things, do little things over time that are going to add up to those big results later on. Family and personal life is important, and you should try to do the same thing, right? Try to integrate small but meaningful moments with your family. Maybe, an uninterrupted conversation at dinner, or, going out for ice cream or going for walks. I mean, these might seem like brief moments, but they're moments that create lasting memories. Another thing that you could do as well is, you can try and keep track of your 1% improvements. You might use some kind of like habit tracking app. There's one that's called, I can't remember the name, but I'm sure there's a whole bunch of them out there. Or you can have a journal, right? I have a journal. I write stuff down in my journal. It just helps me to sort of keep track of where I'm at. Do I write it in my journal every single day? No, but I'm going to start to. I think having a journal can definitely help. It helps you to see your progress. It helps you to see where you were before and how you're coming along. Having a journal is a way to note down, your daily achievements, and that way you're not beating yourself up all the time. And of course, you want that accountability as well, right? This journey can sometimes be a lonely road, and one of the things that you can do is, you can set up some accountability mechanisms, whether it's, joining a Facebook group, or, just, calling a friend. having a buddy system to help you with your progress or just to keep that momentum going, right? Building a community is really important. And that way you can share your progress, you can celebrate your wins, share your failures, and see how you guys can work through it. Adopting the 1% improvement rule, it's really changed my life, helping me to not only learn new skills, um, but also it's also helped me to become more disciplined and more focused. These small incremental changes that I've made in my own life, they've made me a lot more confident. They've made, me more optimistic and, my abilities and, just about reaching my long-term goals. Remember that it's not about making these huge strides right away. It's not about making these drastic changes. It's just about being a little bit better than yesterday. If you can be a little bit better than yesterday, you're going to get closer. You're not going to feel overwhelmed. It's actionable. These are actionable steps. Start thinking about small improvements that you can integrate into your daily routine that are going to lead you towards bigger ambitions. I'd love to hear about any small changes that you're trying to make in your life, whether it's fitness, whether it's trying to learn a high income skill, whether it's trying to get closer to your family, improve your spiritual life, whatever it is. I'd love to hear about it, right? Leave it down in the comments. Let's see how we're able to support each other throughout this journey, right? Because I don't think that, doing this by ourselves is necessarily beneficial. Feel free to subscribe, like the video, even share it with someone who could use a little bit of motivation, who can use a little bit of encouragement today. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.